Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanya. If you're stopping by for the first time, welcome. I do hope you'll consider subscribing, and if you're not stopping by for the first time, thank you so much for your support. Today's video will be a reveal. It had been an unboxing a couple of weeks ago, but I'm not happy with that particular video, and I hadn't filmed a video in quite some time, so I lost my flow and it was too jilted and I just wasn't happy with it. So I thought I'd just basically do it again. Yes, I've used the bag. My reaction won't be the same as it was that first day, but what I might do is perhaps put like an insert here of my reaction, just a silent one, like a silent movie, if you will, of the first unboxing that I had done. But this is a Maison de Sabré bag that I purchased for myself a little while ago, and I had a couple of vouchers that I needed to use that I had been gifted and that I had earned at my previous school last year. So with the Black Friday sales, this particular brand was having a great sale and I really wanted to make use of it. And I'd been looking at this brand for quite some time. My friend Rob, who you probably know him as Melbourne Luxe Beast, or if you follow him on Instagram, with his other account, and he bought himself a bag a little while ago before he traveled, and I've always looked at them. I've always been interested. I felt his bag, I liked the quality, and I thought I'm just going to bite the bullet and buy the bag. The purchasing process was actually very simple. I did run across a little problem, but that's because of the vouchers that I was using. So I got into contact with customer service at Maison de Sabré, and I was helped by a lovely woman there. Her name is Carmel, and I told her I'd be doing an unboxing video. So I'll send her the link to this once done. And she helped me through that process. She was very kind, very quick to respond. She knew that I was eager to make the purchase, and especially with the sale price. So anyway, all done and dusted. It came in a box like this, and the delivery time was relatively quick. So as you can see, it's got the tape there with the name on it. And upon opening the box, this is what it looked like. So there was no other Maison de Sabré box necessarily. It was just in the cardboard box in this, and then there's also another little box in there which I'll explain in a few minutes. So this is how the bag came, in this lovely sort of almost like a tencel fabric, you know, that sort of nice smooth, like a very, very fine suedette. It's got a lovely dark blue ribbon. It's a drawstring dust bag. And the bag that I chose is called the saddle bag, and I chose it in the emerald green. I have used it already a couple of times, and I'm quite happy with it. I like the way it feels. I like the way it sits against my body. Yes, there is a strap, and it's just versatile. And to me, it's one of those daily type of bags, one of those bags that I won't think about using, you know, a bit like my no-brainer bags that I did a video about a little while ago. So this is what it's like. Now, Maison de Sabré is, sounds French, but they're an Australian company, but they use beautiful Italian leather. But the Sabré is the name of the two brothers who own the company, and that's why it's called Maison de Sabré. That's what it's imprinted there in gold foil. It's a great bag. It is very reminiscent of a particular H bag. And it sort of gives me that vibe. It is bigger. This probably would be the same size as their medium-sized one. It's not necessarily like the Evelyn, the mini Evelyn. It's a very versatile size, although it's narrow in this way, and I'll have all the dimensions listed. It actually is quite tall, and it holds a fair bit. So taking out the stuffing, inside is a beautiful royal deep blue. You can see there the lining. There's one zippered pocket, and I suppose this would be on the back wall of the bag there, like that. On the other side is, and this is the side where the stamping is just a standard slip pocket. It's trimmed in the green, same emerald green leather, but fabric inside, the blue inside is a lovely sort of linen fabric. It has the magnetic closure, which is actually quite strong, and it can clasp together on its own. There is one back pocket here, and there's a little magnet there as well, Also the same deep blue interior there. The hardware is all gold, and the hardware is actually quite beautiful because it has, let me find it, the Maison de Sabré debossed into it there on each piece. It's not made from one singular piece of leather. It's obviously made from panels of leather that apart from, oh, not even. So we've got lots of panels. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, I suppose partially 5, 6, and then the back pocket 7. It doesn't have glazing aside from on the top here. So just across the opening, it's got the same colored glazing. The sides are all sort of covered and stitched in. I quite like that because as much as glazing looks lovely and feels lovely, I'm always petrified that it's going to crack. I've seen so much cracking in glazing of all brands, all bags, that when a company goes to the extra effort of either doing the retourné style or something like this, I really appreciate that. It does come with a clochette, and the clochette is just a key ring. So if you wanted to attach some keys, or I suppose if you wanted to, you could even dangle another bag charm. All leather, Maison de Sabré written there as well. And the actual strap is removable and adjustable, and it is a fantastic black, thick, like it's actually quite thick, if you can see there. Durable, sturdy strap, which is adjustable. The accents on it are in the same emerald green, the same gold hardware, and note that that does not have any stamping on it, but very comfortable to wear. Got the leather accents there, the gold hardware. The zipper pull on the inside also has the green leather pull there. So, oh, and inside in the same blue, there's like a ribbon, like a ridged ribbon with a little hook, and that does have Maison de Sabré debossed in there if you wanted it to attach to a pouch or something else. So that's the saddlebag. I chose the emerald green. I'll show you what it looks like on me. For me, I've adjusted it so that it sits right at my hip here like this. I like this length. Of course, you could go shorter. You could even make it longer if you wanted. This has got more give on it. And if you wanted to, you could even shorten it enough to just carry it almost like a shoulder bag if you really, really wanted to. One thing I noticed when I first unboxed it is that the leather smell is faint. It wasn't very, pungent or strong, but that's okay because leather bags over time do tend to lose that beautiful leather smell, but it is there, like you can tell. And this was brand new. There was nothing on it that implied that it might have been a return. Everything was wrapped in tissue paper and everything like that. So it was well looked after in terms of it was well presented, and I love it. I mean, we've got a bit of shadow and light playing here with my window, but it's a fantastic green. It's not a lime green. It's not a grass green. It's not olive. It's not, a blue green. It's very much an emerald color. And I don't have any bags in this particular color in my collection. Oh, and I forgot to add, on the strap, it does have an extra D-ring. Again, we've got the leather piece here, Maison de Sabré, and they sell many, many little bag charm pieces, and a lot of them are meant to carry an air tag in them, but I'm going to purchase one, but I'm just purchasing it for the purpose of hanging it off my bag or off the strap, or of course you can attach and hang anything else off there. I'm not going to worry necessarily about carrying an air tag. But I just didn't buy one with this particular purchase when I made it. At the time when I made this purchase, they were having a special that if you spent over $200 odd, that they would be giving away a leather protectant product. As it turned out, because I had used the vouchers, and I think it was a $20 small nominal amount that I needed to pay out of my own account, the leather protectant product wasn't just automatically being added to the cart. So when I spoke with Carmel through email, I mentioned that I finally managed to sort out the voucher issue and with her help and place the order, but the leather protectant wasn't added. And Carmel was very kind and said that for this one time, as an act of goodwill, they would just include it. Even though technically, if you think about it, I had still spent over the $200. It's just that it was in the form of vouchers. But anyway, so the product is a Supple Plus leather protection spray. It preserves and enhances all leathers for a supple hand feel. And the thing about this is, you'll see here, it's a lovely pebbled leather, and it feels soft. It's got that sort of, that soft, dry feel. You know how some leathers feel almost brushed? It's slightly dry, but I don't mean dry in a negative capacity. There's no negative connotation of brittleness or anything like that, or dried out. What I mean is dry as in almost like a brushed, almost smooth, velvety feel, but it's still soft, but it feels durable. So I'm guessing that this particular spray will help to retain that sensation, that tactile feel. And it looks like this. Comes in a bottle like that, spray bottle, and obviously it would be like a leather protectant spray that you would spray over it to protect against naturally color transfer or any other type of markings. Well, some markings. So that is the latest bag to my collection. I will be doing a complete handbag collection video. I put out a question to people on my Instagram stories about whether you'd like to see one whole bag collection video in its entirety, meaning all my bags, the expensive right down to the lower priced pieces, or should I break it up into luxury pieces and then non-luxury or mid-range? You know, what do you think? How would you like to see that particular video? What are you prepared to sit through and watch? Because if I were to do everything, you'd need a snack and a cuppa, that's for sure. So let me know what you think of this bag. This is Maison de Sabré. They're picking up sort of some footing now online. I've been watching them and sort of following them for quite some time. And finally, I bit the bullet when I made the purchase. This bag, full price, was $359 from memory. And then I happened to buy it with the Black Friday sale. And then they had like some other, extra percentage off or something or other just before the sale ended, and I picked it up for $221.30, something like that, which I thought was a fantastic price for a very much a leather bag, apart from the fabric interior, very much a leather bag with an adjustable strap, great shape, very nondescript, and I thought it was a great price. So this will become like one of my daily bags in a way, and I love that it's just got that versatility to it. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could even add like some sort of a shorter gold chain, and you can just carry it like this if you wanted to. But yeah, I love it. Let me know, do you have any Maison de Sabré pieces? What are your thoughts on it? What do you have? I know that recently Winnie B. LV gifted a couple of her friends, Dawn Loves Couture and Yoda Style, their little pencil case. And as soon as they pulled it out, I thought, oh my God, that's the brand of my bag. So there you go. Let me know what your thoughts are. As always, I look forward to reading your comments. Take care, everybody. God bless, and I'll see you next time.